Hi everybody, and welcome again to this little video, Storytime. Storytime on Saturday, even though it is actually Sunday today. Oh well, never mind. Thank you for waiting. This story today is a retelling of a Native American story. You know, God speaks to us time and time and time again through stories. Jesus told stories. We look at our lives are story. So what does this story say to you? How is God whispering to you in these words that I'm going to share? So the title of the story is The Wisdom of the Scar. It goes like this. A respected member of the tribe was grieving deeply for the loss of his only son who'd been killed by the enemy. The people urged him to seek help from the wise man. His grieving was so terrible. And so one day, the father sought out the wise man. You will carry the wound of this grief for always, said the wise man. But you will also heal. You will heal with the passage of time. My counsel is this. Go into the forest and choose a tall and a sturdy tree. This tree is a symbol of yourself. Now take your axe and strike the tree, making a gash in its bark. Then go home and nurse your grief for a full year. Then return to the tree, put your hand into the gash you made, and notice how it is just beginning to close just a little bit. Go back to the tree every single year without fail, and place your hand in the gash each time, and remember your lost son as you do so. The grieving father followed the counsel of the wise man, and each year he went back, feeling compassion for the tree that he'd wounded, and even beginning to feel compassion towards himself. Each year, the gash in the tree had closed a little bit more. Time passed, as it does. Time passed, and eventually the gash in the tree had become just a faint scar. Every year the man's grief became just a little bit less bitter, a little bit more bearable, but only a little. Years later, he returned to the wise man to thank him for his counsel. I have not only learned that time will heal the deepest hurt, but I've learned to be compassionate towards the trees, towards my brothers and sisters in the tribe, and towards myself. Perhaps I can even begin to forgive the man who killed my son. But I think there will always be a scar on my heart, just as there will always be a scar on the tree I hurt. That will be so, said the wise man. But let that scar remind you not only that you have been hurt, but also that you have been healed. So what does that story say to you, maybe about the scars you have? Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you soon.